Hello and welcome to the Conor Canney Podcast with me, Conor Canney. So I made a podcast, so to speak, about finding your life's purpose, how to find your life's purpose, part 1. It was entitled Everything Proceeds from the Feminine. It was about an hour long, and in that podcast I went into some very philosophical and esoteric I suppose philosophical and esoteric, like just meanderings and avenues, right? And subjects. I talked about indigenous people, matriarchal societies. I talked about how we're brought up in a patriarchal society, a society with a school system which is based on which was based on indoctrinating people into the war and based on indoctrinating people to work in factories, right? And how that has all affected us. And it's the reason a lot of people can't find their life's purpose. And it was a bit hippy-dippy, but hopefully some of you that listened to it found it informative or entertaining or whatever the fuck. Maybe, hopefully you gleaned some kind of wisdom from it. Now, the reality is I'm just a guy. I'm not a fucking expert, right? And so I think in the last video, my main message really, I didn't really get my main message across, essentially. But there's still a lot of, I'm going to leave it up on the Let You Be You Life Camp channel, because there I feel that there is some significant information in there, some helpful, useful information in there. But essentially, this is a very, very short video as part 2 of that. Essentially, how we find our life's purpose. If you come across this video and you're looking to find your life's purpose is simply fucking do what you love. And your life's purpose, essentially, everyone's life's purpose, in my opinion, should be to just that, to find their life's purpose. Right? And it may change, but the purpose along the way, the journey of life, is to find your life's purpose, as bizarre as that might sound. Right? And how do you do it? Well, you just fucking start doing, as I said in the last video, it's very simple. And like I said, the last video was just simply, a video to kind of open people's minds to certain ideas, but like I said, it was a bit esoteric. So basically, you literally fucking start doing things you like. You start doing things you like. You start doing little things here and there. Like, oh, you like to draw? Then fucking start drawing. You like to play music, as I do. I like to draw. I like to paint. I like to write. I like to do this, speak. Start doing the things that you like to do. And eventually you will work out a way of creating the life you want. So everyone's life's purpose is pretty much the same thing in terms of, generically, it is essentially the only way anyone's ever going to be happy and fulfilled is by doing what makes them happy and fulfilled. And was that things they enjoy, things that challenge them, things they, expressing themselves. For some people, it's like some people's life's purpose is to drive a cab. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fucking awesome. If that's what you love to do. And you will only figure out what it is by experimenting. Now, some people will fucking be able to find this out straight away. There are some people that I've always wanted to be in a band. I've always wanted to be a comedian. I've always wanted to do X, Y, Z, whatever the fuck it is. And other people don't, Other people it takes longer. So what I would suggest for people is, if you know what you want to do, then the only thing, and you're still looking at videos like this, how to find your fucking life's purpose, right? And you still haven't found it, but you know what you want to do. You need to grow some balls or some ovaries if you're a woman, right? And go and fucking do it. Go and start doing it. And maybe it's not what you want to do, but you have a yearning. You'll have a yearning, a calling in a particular direction, and it doesn't matter whether that changes over the course of time. In fact, it's probably going to change for most people. But it's all dragging you in the right direction. Not dragging, that's the wrong word. It's all pulling you in the right direction. You know, and how are you going to create the life you want? And how are you going to figure out what your life's purpose is? You'll figure it out. As I said in the last video, go back and watch it. It's not on the Conor Canney podcast channel. Just simply because I've lost the video somewhere. I can't upload it. But go over to Let You Be You Life Camp and check it out if you haven't seen it already. Or if you're listening to this podcast on this channel, go back to the video and see, you know, I talk about, like I've said, all the things I talked about before, school, parents, whatever. But essentially, just fucking do what you love to do. Figure it out. You'll figure out a way to make money doing it if you really want to do it. You know, you will use your brain. It's what our brains are made for. The masculine part of the brain, you know, the fucking pragmatic, logical part. Like, get in touch with your feelings, get in touch with what you want to do, get in touch with how once you just get in touch with that, don't worry about how you're going to do it just yet, right? Get in touch with the fucking feeling and throw yourself into that with all of the, you know, for want of a better term, rashness of throwing yourself into a fucking relationship when you fall in love. You know, you can't logically fucking calculate your way into, you know, is this going to work or not? You're in love with someone. You'll figure it out if you want to figure it out. Along the way, just what can you do to help yourself? Fucking research what you want to do, practice, experiment. You know, and then if it's not what you want, change it and adjust accordingly. How am I going to make money? Don't worry about that right now. Start it off, and then if you really are serious about it, research how to make money doing it. People can get very fucking creative as well. Once you start doing this, and once you start, you know, the rest of your life will be affected. You'll stop hanging out with people that are constantly trying to tell you what to do, what you should do, and that you need to do things for money and all this shit, or telling you how to live your life. And you naturally won't want to. Like, say your life's purpose, I don't know. You're like, I've always wanted to be, say this is an extreme one, not a lot of people want this, but say you genuinely wanted to be an athlete, right? Well, your fucking life's purpose then all of a sudden isn't going to just by virtue of you following that, right? You're going to change. Otherwise you won't reach your life's purpose. You won't go for it. And if you're serious about it, you will. And you won't be eating shit food anymore. You'll be eating healthy food. You won't be spending your time. You won't be drinking loads of alcohol. You won't be. You know what I mean? You'll be working towards it. How did anyone ever achieve anything? How did anyone ever find their life's purpose? Why are there people that enjoy what they do? Because they fucking either knew exactly what they wanted, or it took them a while. You just have to fucking do it. Just get in touch with yourself. Start doing little things you enjoy, and then keep doing it. And it's really as simple as that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. Easy and simple aren't the same thing. But that's what you'll do. You know, I found my life's purpose. It took me a while. You know, I always knew I wanted to do something to do with music as well. I always loved music. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, but now I've realised this is part of my life's purpose as well. My life's purpose is bigger than music. Music's simply a part of it, a very important part I fucking love, but, you know, plenty of other things. Writing, speaking, podcasts, making these videos, photography, filmmaking, art, you know, in the future, talks and courses and stuff. And, yeah, it's really as simple as that, guys. Just fucking figure out what you want to do. Listen to a bit of the philosophical, esoteric stuff from the other video I made, and you'll fucking do it. You'll find your life's purpose, guys. Okay. Have a great day. Take care.